This is it, CYL5. Here they all are.
But I'll introduce them
72,000 votes.
There are those who have faith in me. When I think of that,
Oh.
I feel strength well up inside. Presenting the runner-up from the women's division. It's Eirika from the Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones game.
Something kind of uncanny about this.
My. Her outfit looks just like something her twin brother Ephraim would wear.
It is cool
She has
though.
Such a noble presence in
I
that
like it.
attire with her spear in hand.
Yeah, she's a lance unit.
As
Yeah,
long
what
as
is
her HP
Gatekeeper then?
25-30%
Okay, this is actually really cool.
She'll even take reduced damage from counterattacks when she initiates combat. So I bet she'll have
Oh, she's a
no
cavalry
trouble
unit.
taking out her foes with follow-up attacks.
Oh.
Plus, Surge Sparrow allows her
Oh,
to
shit.
heal when she deals special damage.
New inheritable skill?
She can dish out the damage and gain some HP at the same time. Amazing!
A new inheritable A slot, kind of like Impact.
Also, if her Moonlight Bangle skill triggers the Kanto 2 effect, she'll be able to move after attacking.
Oh.
Faye! She managed to get to safety.
What the hell? That has so many effects on it.
I can argue.
And nothing
Here
could
he
make me
is.
happier.
Now for the runner-up from the men's division. It's Marth from the Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem
It's an
game.
alt costume from Smash Bros.
His outfit is based, so it seems like
Genesis
he'll be able to keep
Falchion.
up
That's
the
a pretty
pressure
cool
on his
name for a weapon at
opponents.
least.
Nothing to worry about.
This is a new inheritable distant counter.
Marth is equipped with the distant pressure skill. That means he can counterattack regardless of his foe's range. So let's go ahead and take the hit.
So it's just a straight improvement from distant counter.
Faye, he did it! There's a lot going on here. But
Yeah,
I'm
thank
sure
you,
it's not
Faye,
too much
for
you summoners
for
to
acknowledging
handle.
that. There is a lot going
Right
on
now,
here.
he's making the most of his weapon skills. So let's break it down as simply as possible. He's neutralizing effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks while also neutralizing effects that prevent him from performing follow-up attacks during combat. He's also getting plus 5 to his attack, healing 5 HP to himself and dealing damage, and he can attack enemies before they attack him when they initiate combat. Whew. See? Pretty straightforward.
I'm glad they did a meme out of it. Dancer Marianne?
It's time to introduce the winner of the women's division. It's Marianne.
Is she
from
literally
the
a
Fire
dancer?
Emblem 3 house. Marianne has a skill called
Oh, shit.
Attack Speed Unity. And when she has allies around her, some of her stats increase during
What is that weapon?
If she initiates combat while her foe's HP is 50% or higher, her
She doesn't have dance
Phantasm
equipped
Tone
here.
skill will reduce the sorts of new strategies.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's a dance that gets through isolation. Technically.
Greetings, summoner. Nothing to report.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What? 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 What?
Finally, here's the winner of the men's division.
What is going on?
It's the Gatekeeper of Garreg Mach from Fire Emblem.
He's a
Three
beast
Houses.
unit? No way!
A member to give it a
He's a
tune for its
tome.
magic to take effect. It grants all sorts of benefits based on how many allies are within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on him.
Reporting for duty.
If there's at least one ally nearby,
Look at his idle
this will
stance.
reduce his foe's attack and resistance by the number of allies times 2 during combat.
Greetings.
If
What
there are
the
3 or
fuck?
more allies, foes can't perform follow-up attacks.
What?
Not only that, but if a structure that foes can destroy is present within 2 spaces of him, he's granted the best effects from his weapon regardless of how many allies are nearby.
What? Is it random witch house comes out?
Huh? It looks like an ally will be in trouble if we don't act.
This is the best art in the
Would you
game, by
look
the
at
way.
that? His detailed report
Oh, he's a green
skill does
tone.
a really good job of stopping the enemy's advance. It even prevents them from warping nearby,
He does have obstruct! He has obstruct!
like an iron wall.
Okay, this one is just a
No one
straight
can get
upgrade
past
of
him.
close counter.
I guess that makes sense for someone in his line of work, huh?
Literally just close
You can take
counter
a
with
closer
defense
look at
plus
these
5.
hero skills in a video launching after this Faye channel. And what
Alright,
kind of choose
I need a second. So Eirika is blue, and she has Ephraim's getup and his lance. Marth is red, and he has Genesis Falchion, and he's based on his dad, or maybe the first king of Arcanea. Marianne is a dancer, but not really. Effectively a dancer. I think since she can't learn dance, that means she probably does not have a BST penalty. Like, she's not literally a dancer, so she gets to have good stats. Henri, first king of Arcanea. That's cool. And then Gatekeeper is a green tome, which probably not a single person on the planet predicted. And he has like the best art and the best animation in the game. This is neutral art. This is nutty. I love that they kept his like he just has his normal outfit. He's just and his idol art. He's just saluting. He like we'll break down all the skills and stuff later. For now, we'll move forward with the thing.
Doesn't end there, though.
I think they had to crop Gatekeeper out of his own art to put him on the banner. I just wanted to make that observation. Can I get some refines? Can I get some CYL5 refines? Oh, we're doing this again.
You can use Dragonflowers to improve
okay.
Heroes.
Whatever.
Heroes who could be improved a total of 15 times up until now will be able to be improved 20 times.
Just keep increasing it,
Heroes
fuck it.
limited to 10 times are being bumped up to...
Legendary Crom can use 15 flowers. I just wanted to...
The number of dragon...
Alright. They didn't tell us... Oh, that's an excellent point, actually. They didn't tell us the GHB. No, there's one scheduled, I'm pretty sure, for the 17th or 18th, right? So that's actually really curious. You know what? We can probably see it in the trailer that they're either uploading now or is already out. So let me go check for that. Oh, so we have new BSTs. It looks like Marth has 182 BST. Gen 5 has 180. Oh. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so they increased all of the BSTs again. Wow. Well, wait, hold on. I think infantry melee only got a small boost this time. I could be wrong, though. Well, alright. I mean, they said they're gonna upload the trailer tonight, but I mean, in the meantime, we can check out the video we just got. Yeah, so that's kind of one of my initial takeaways, is I'm kind of disappointed in Marth just being another infantry sword. I feel like there was some missed potential there. Marianne being this way, I'm fine with, but, you know. At least he has good art. One other thing is that Eirika and Marth both have perf skills, despite only being second place winners. So that's new. This is the first time that the second place winners got new perf skills. So Eirika has Moonlight Bangle and Marth has a Shining Emblem. Marianne, so this is not what I had in mind for Marianne. I'm actually a little underwhelmed by this too, if I'm being honest, but I mean, she's really strong. She's a dancer who's not going to have dancer BST. Also, she comes with attack speed unity, which I kind of want some of these skills. Freaking Gatekeeper has power creeped close counter, which I also want. Yeah, this really looks like artist Yamada. I'm pretty sure that's the artist that did Agma and Gunther and Arthritis Lady. It looks really good. Like, this is some of the best neutral art in the entire game. I love that you can see the monastery behind him. And this animation is just too much. Are they gonna show it? Yeah, that would have been incredible. I can't believe... So he's a tome unit, so I wonder if he does magic damage. I wasn't paying enough attention. He does like a little headbang. Yeah, in terms of art, everyone looks good. When I first saw Eirika, I genuinely thought it was Lynn. I was like, oh look, it's Lynn. It looks just like her. And even here, she looks like Lynn. Like, it is... That's why I said it was uncanny. It was like Lynn wearing Ephraim's armor. I guess that makes sense, because it's Wada Sachiko. They're the one that usually does Lynn's art. Pledged Restorer. We'll just skim through here. So binding, Ren Leaf. So this is not Sigmund, it's his other one. Accelerate special trigger, effective against armored and cavalry. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25, grants attack speed, defense, res +5 during combat, and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. And also, if unit initiates combat, neutralizes effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks. So yeah, that's a lot. There's like 5 or 6 effects on this one weapon. Special acceleration, effective damage, spectrum boost, damage reduction, and no follow-up. Half of no follow-up. Whatever, man. Moonlight Bangle. So she's the one that has this new Swift Sparrow. Okay, interesting. Moonlight Bangle. Apparently her BST is like 173 too, which is like a pretty big jump for melee cavalry. Moonlight Bangle. She gets Canto, Canto 2. Any Canto effect that doesn't have like the remaining movement thing is really good, because it means they can warp and then activate Canto. Anyway, neutralizes units penalties and inflicts special cooldown charge -X. Oh. That's kind of curious. So this specifically neutralizes the guard status effect, but I don't think it neutralizes guard on the enemy. So that's very specific. Neutralizes units penalties that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. Otherwise it would say neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X. So that's kind of weird. Deals damage equal X% of foe's defense when special triggers. X equals units max special cooldown count value times 10 plus 20. Okay, this seems needlessly complicated, but yeah. So it's going to increase damage by 20% of the enemy's defense. But it scales up if she's using a stronger special. Maybe that's the idea? Seems pretty good. It has Canto, so... Is it 30? Oh, plus 20. Okay, hold on. Units max special cooldown count value times 10. Plus 20 on top of that. Oh, it's 10 per cooldown plus a flat 20. Okay, there you go. That's a good clarification. So Luna usually has 3. It's getting accelerated, so it's 20. So in this case, it's 40% of the foe's defense, because it's 2 cooldown times 10 is 20, plus 20 is 40. Okay. Eirika out here making us read. I don't like it. Where did they talk about her new A-slot skill? Here we go. Surge Sparrow. If unit initiates combat, grants attack speed +7 to unit during combat. And also, if unit deals damage to foe using a special, restores HP equal X% of unit's max HP, where X is units... Oh, it's the same thing. Or no, hold on. X equals unit's max special cooldown count value times 20 plus 10. Max 100. Thank you for clarifying max 100. It's just kind of interesting, because it means that won't activate for some specials. It means this won't activate for Gale Force, as an example. This would restore 50% of her health, right? Because it's 2 times 20 is 40, plus 10 is 50. Eirika by herself is going to take like 10 minutes to analyze. Eirika seems good. A cavalry unit. I guess she's a cavalry unit that can't use Gale Force. That is, not if she wants to activate her B-slot skill and her A-slot skill, but she has Canto, so Gale Force is a little less necessary, I suppose. Yeah, so okay, so Marianne, I don't know if we want to skip ahead to her, but I'm pretty sure this is post-time skip Marianne, right? It's gotta be. The hair is different. Yeah, not quite what I had in mind for Marianne. I guess I wanted a cavalry tome, but whatever. Okay, Marth. Yeah, genuinely, when I was very underwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw Marth. At least he's based on something. So that's cool. But yeah, when I first saw him, I was like, oh, it's Red Marth from like the Smash Bros. Alt costume. Shining Emblem. At start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants unit blah +6 for 1 turn, and grants allies within 2 spaces attack +6 for 1 turn. Boost special damage by 35% of unit speed. After combat, if unit special triggered, grants attack speed, defense, res +6 to unit, and all allies for 1 turn. Okay. Fine. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, it's 2 cooldown, and I'm guessing his weapon accelerates it. Yep, because why not? I kind of don't like it when they do this. It's just annoying when they're like, they have a perf weapon that accelerates their special, and also they have their own perf special. It's like you could have just go back to that special. So at the start of every turn, he grants himself +6 to all stats as long as he's within, as long as he has an ally nearby. Also, his damage scales up with his speed, which is very strong, yeah. And after combat, if unit special triggered, then he grants himself that buff again. This is absolutely going to be the basis for Fire Emblem 2. Yeah, I could see it on Legendary Marth. Yeah, that's a really strong special. And it's only a 1 cooldown too, so it's going to activate in like every combat. It means Chris gets to live. Yeah, he's going to have... So, I mean, right here he has 49 speed. It looks like he's going to have 43 base speed. So, big speed. Big speed on this boy. Distant Pressure is our new power-crept version of Distant Counter. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25, grants speed +5 during combat, but after combat, deals 5 damage. So, it looks like this could be a template for a new type of distant counter, where they just put different stats on it, like defense or attack. And we actually don't know if this is going to be exclusive to infantry units or not. I guess we'll have to wait and see. If I had to guess, it will. I would say it will not be exclusive. It'll be on everybody, all movement types. He gets distant counter. He gets +5 speed on enemy phase. It's kind of interesting. Okay. Genesis Falchion. How many Falchions do we have in the game now? Nah, don't worry about it. Accelerate special trigger. Effective against dragon foes. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants +5 to all stats during combat, and also grants effects based on the total value of bonuses on the 3 allies with the highest bonus totals. So the allies don't have to be nearby. If it's greater than 10, neutralizes effects that guarantee those follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks. And I'm guessing these are like, you get all of them. So like if he has greater than 25, he gets this one too. So if it's greater than 10, he gets no follow-up. If it's greater than 25, he gets an additional attack +5. And he gets +5 HP on every hit. And if it's greater than 60, if foe initiates combat, unit can counterattack before oh, he can get Vantage! What the fuck? Okay, Marth is busted. Marth, if you combine him with Ashera in Ether Raids, he's pretty strong. You do have to figure out a team comp where you get more than 60 buffs, which I think is kind of interesting. Yeah, fortunately, you can pull for Ashera at the end of this month. Hopefully you have orbs left over after getting +10 Marth. Yeah, okay, this is completely ridiculous. He has 182 BST as well. I think you're pretty safe, because you kind of get 2 freebies too, so really, you only have to pull 9 with 2,600 orbs. I'm guaranteed +1 though, that's the spirit. Man, what a nutty fucking... No follow-up. Gets HP back on every hit, and potentially Vantage. Also, he comes with Even Tempest, which just seems like overkill. Not to mention Wrath. He's actually... He kind of seems like an enemy phase unit. Yeah, the HP he gets back will offset the HP he loses from his A-slot skill. What a nutty... I'm not gonna lie, Marth seems stronger than Marianne, just based on what I remember from Marianne. Alright, here she is. I remember, I'm just saying, I kind of predicted that Marianne would win CYL5, going back 6 months. The only part of his kit that might need replacing is his C-Seal. Yeah. That's basically it though. You just need to give him like, joint drive or something. Alright, looks like the trailer is up. Thank you for letting me know. Pelleas is the new GHB! Let's fucking go! That's awesome! Okay, that's no question. That's where my grails are going. That's amazing. I want to see him. Pelleas GHB is very pog. Look at his neutral art. Who is Pelleas? Pelleas is the King of Dane from Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Where is he? I don't see Pelleas! So they did not show Pelleas, but they confirmed him in the in-game notification. Whatever, I'm satisfied. Was that a normal Sylvain in Gatekeeper's animation? Oh, that's a good point, actually, yeah. For Gatekeeper's attack animations, they may have made, like, new chibis for all the Three Houses characters.
Go!
Yeah, you're right. Alright, so we have not broken down Marianne yet. Phantasm Tome. Grant speed plus 3. At start of combat, if foe's HP is greater than 50, inflicts speed res minus 6 on foe, and neutralizes foe's bonuses to speed and res during combat, and also, if unit initiates combat, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 70%. So kinda tame by itself, but then you keep in mind, she has this special. Oh, and interestingly, her perf does not grant special acceleration. What a bad unit. Requiem Dance. If unit initiates combat, after combat, grants another action to ally with the highest HP within 2 spaces. That is already acted. Allies with Sing or Dance can also be granted this effect as well. If multiple units meet the conditions, effect will not trigger. So that's something you have to look out for. If an ally is granted an additional action this way, inflicts, restricts movement to 1 space on that ally, and their pair-up cohort. It seems oddly restrictive. Also, I couldn't help but notice this is a special skill that doesn't do anything when it activates. Am I wrong? Okay, so I was wrong. This is not a passive effect. It's just only when her special triggers. If that's the case, this is like weirdly underwhelming, dare I say, because it's 3 cooldown, and I guess you have times pulse, so it will probably activate every time. I think people will want to combine it with Windsweep and stuff. I don't know. Jury's out on Marianne. Well, she does come with attack speed unity, and she does not get the she doesn't have a BST penalty, I'm pretty sure, since she's not a dancer. Aloise is seen in Gatekeeper's animation. Oh, that's cool. Requiem Dance is like if Gale Force gave another turn to a different unit. Yeah, that's the way to look at it. I was hung up because I was thinking of like Legendary Sigurd's special, where it actually does have a passive effect that activates regardless of his special cooldown. So I kind of had that in mind. I thought we were getting another skill kind of like that, but no. This only activates when her special goes to 0 after combat. What kind of animation are we looking at here? She does get big damage reduction, so I guess that's kinda... I guess you don't need a Windsweep in that case, because she's gonna survive combat anyway. It looks like this map is based on... well, maybe not, but based on this background here, I was kinda thinking this might be based on the map where you're fighting the beast, like Marianne's Paralog. I was thinking this could be based on that, because you can kinda see the monastery in the background too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this, but the one that resonates with me most is definitely Gatekeeper. I don't know what I expected. Maybe I thought he would just be a boring lance unit, but yeah, definitely vibing with Gatekeeper. I want to let the animation play.
Go!
Alright. What is going on here? Well, first of all, we have Charging Horn. So he's a mage, he's an infantry mage. I wonder if he just does special magical damage. Grants defense plus 3, grants attack speed plus 5 to allies within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit during combat. That's a huge range. So already he's like a pretty good support unit. Grants effects to unit during combat based on the number of allies within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit. If one ally Inflicts attack res minus X on foe during combat. X is number of allies in the area. Times 2, max minus 6. Just make it minus 6. Whatever. If it's 3 allies or greater, foe cannot make a follow-up attack. If unit is in 2 spaces of a structure that a foe can destroy, the number of allies in this area is treated as 3. Okay? Specific? Oh, we're dropping frames. Oh no. I guess you can't tell, but because we're just on one screen. Close reversal. If foe initiates combat, grants defense +5 to unit during combat, and unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. So literally just a straight improvement from close counter. Unlike close foil and close ward, where it's debatable. Well, actually, no, close ward is debatable. Yeah. I guess they're both debatable. Close foil, yeah, close foil is still really good. Arguably, close foil is still better, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Detailed report. Okay. Foes with range equal 1 cannot move through spaces adjacent to unit. Foes with range equal 2 cannot move through spaces within 2 spaces of unit. Foes cannot warp into spaces within 4 spaces of unit. Yes, it does not affect foes with pass skills or warp effects from structures like camps and fortresses and rifle. Right, okay. Amazing. This is what I wanted from Gatekeeper. Just a perf obstruct skill. Amazing. Ranged units can't move within 2 spaces of him, or through 2 spaces of him. And you can't warp near him. Super obstruct. They literally did the meme. Yeah, I think I have to choose Gatekeeper as my freebie. Beforehand, I was gonna say Eirika or Marianne, but I mean, you can't argue with this. He's got, oh, joint drive defense, that's new. So there we go. I was kind of hot on close reversal initially, but yeah, upon thinking about it, close foil is arguably still better. Oh well. Close reversal has a cooler looking icon, so take that. And that's it. This art is so good. It's like the Gatekeeper brought the entire monastery with him. And yeah, we're dropping big frames right now. I think because it's storming right now, so that's why that's happening. Do we have Pelleas art? I don't see Pelleas art. Your mic is starting to cut out a bit. Uh-oh. I think it's about time we wind down anyway. We're kinda out of news to look at. Oh yeah, I'm okay. My internet is not in good shape right now. Alright. Yeah, I'll go ahead and end it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, can you not hear me? For the sake of the recording, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Consider subscribing. I have a new video coming soon, so look forward to that. Maybe the shrimp can hear me. Maybe they can't. I don't know. That's it for me. Have a good night.